Hello and welcome back to our New World Order HIP campaign here in Crusader Kings 2. In our last episode we completed our conquest, or was it conquest or subjugation? It was conquest actually, of Saxony here, and took all of their land, which unfortunately has put us pretty far over our vassal limit. It's kind of because a lot of these counties up here are these weird single county duchies, so we can't really create dukes to put over them very easily. We will be able to deal with that though, hopefully soon enough, by forming an empire title. Oh, actually I forgot we have the two counts over here that we can get rid of. I think I'm just going to grant these independence, since I don't really want to have land controlled over here. We'll conquer our way over to here, take them back eventually, but for now we'll let them be free. They're not de jure part of our empire, so we don't need them for that reason. That gets us a little further towards our vassal limit here. And in fact, we're just 2 over, so we could probably just transfer some counties under dukes that aren't technically their de jure lieges, just to get these taken care of. So you are my vassal. We'll transfer you under the Count of Utrecht, I guess. I don't really like doing this, but since it's not too big a deal. This is a 24, and let's see if we have another independent county here. Bremen, we'll put you under, I guess, the adjacent Duke of Lower Saxony here. Alright, that gets us down to our proper vassal limit. So we will be able to still create the empire title, which will help us out. We probably don't want to create the Kingdom of Saxony though, at least not yet. And we probably do want to look around for any new conquests we can do. So I think if we look at our de jure empire title, we want to conquer any of this land in here and some over here as well. Any of these will help us get there. There's these 2 counties up here that are owned by Denmark as well. Denmark though is probably a stronger target than we need to fight right now. Flanders and Alsace and was it Dauphiné, who has land down here, would probably be easier. But we'll focus on them. Let's see if we have any available CBs on them that would help us. So we could press a claim for the Kingdom of Flanders, which we probably don't want to do. We have a claim on the Duchy of Luxembourg, which would be okay. That would get us 3 counties from Flanders, but it's not connected to the rest of our land, so I'd rather do something different if possible. Try Normandy, not even the right duchy. We have county claims on him, which is not ideal. Let's see about Bayern. Claimants to Carinthia. Would give us pretty messy borders down there. We still have a truce with him actually. So that is not a good idea just yet. These 2 counties here are part of Dauphiné. Okay, we only have county claims available here, so we'll try to invite some claimants if possible. To this duchy, for example, would be a good one. And we do have a claimant available here, only a weak claim though. Let's try for this duchy maybe, or this would probably be better, more counties. Only a weak claimant there as well. Strong claimant, okay. You are invited to my court. Okay, we'll go ahead and grant you a landed title so that we can retain you as a vassal when we press your claim. The usual county. Gets us back over our vassal limit, of course, but that's okay. We'll deal with that, and we can declare war for her claim now. In fact, we're maybe taking more land than just those two counties. We'll see how it turns out. Probably should have checked to make sure that he wasn't a dangerous foe before we attacked him, but I didn't think there was much danger of that. I'm gonna raise my vassal troops for the moment. Oh, the bout of carousing that I had planned. I completely forgot. I knew there was a reason I was waiting to go to war. Oh well, we can have a celebratory bout of carousing after you have improved this bishop's opinion. And Munster is now owned by my vassal duke here. It's good, maybe someone will conquer Osnabrück here and save me the trouble. So our daughter and heir needs an education. Let's get that taken care of. We'll do it ourselves, of course. We have only a skilled tactician education, so if possible we'll try to remember to transfer her to somebody else before her 16th birthday, so she can get a better education than we have. Let's split our army into 4 stacks here, and we'll just go and siege 4 counties over here. Oh, we also have our kinsman who needs an education. Him we don't care so much about. We'll let our husband do it. It's nice for him to feel important. More technology is always good. Ooh, Aquitaine is looking pretty strong down here. Under King Vimara. And our vassal Grand Mayor is now happier with us. 41. Aragon has apparently been gaining some land. Sardinia, Sicily, here in North Africa. Somehow. All of that, I think, was previously owned by Corsica Sardinia, so I guess that may be some kind of inheritance thing. We have land over here occupied by the Ilkhanate. Guess we're going to see them probably winning their war. It is 59% in their favor. Denmark has extended their dominion of Norway and Sweden even further. Ooh, and Ireland is Ireland now, not Éire, so I guess the king is not Gaelic culture anymore. Frankish. What is this? A Norman lord here, okay. our kinswoman here is of legal age and became a mastermind theologian. Good for her. We can be at speed 4, actually. Don't think we're going to have to do any tricky maneuvering or anything. He only has 1,600 troops. Apparently engaged in Venice. Either way, we don't have to worry about them. Our aunt became of legal age, and she's an intricate web weaver. Okay. Pretty bad at everything else. Sort of average at martial stuff, I guess. We can get an alliance out of her? No, not aunts. Alright. We could marry her to a prince of Norway. Though he is a kinsman of her, so probably not a good idea. Well, I'm sure it would be fine. But still, let's not. Alright, so we're starting to win sieges here. I've heard that many of the peasants under my rule are not eager to partake in this war. They claim that they suffer a lot for what seems to be pointless fighting. We'll call them useless pieces of filth, I guess. Gain some prestige since it's still useful to us for vassal opinion. Not that 2 prestige is a big deal really, but it all adds up. An old veteran has offered me some useful suggestions on how best to conduct the ongoing war. Okay, so we'll get some bonuses there. And our 2 counts that we granted independence, one of them is already conquered. Who was the other one even? You? Maybe they were just offered peaceful vassalization, I don't know. Hey, our Grand Mayor is even happier. See if he gets out of the Crown Authority faction. We will take the leader. Okay. Sure. Another war ended very quickly by capturing the man in charge, so we'll just enforce our demands here. I will keep a couple of these armies raised and send them over to here because I need to revoke that county back from our claimant. Actually, we'll keep these armies down here in his other land as well. I say his other land, I meant her land, of course. So we'll see if we can get enough backers for that, and our cousin needs an education. Yep, no problems here. We'll issue the decision. And she just gave it up without a fight. I love it when that happens. Okay. Let's get our retinue back together. Speaking of retinue, I'm pretty sure we can afford to build some more of that. Now that I think about it, we're only about half of our retinue cap. I think we have entirely skirmish retinue right now. Could build some of our Ritter retinue, which is our cultural one, but it's extremely expensive. I think we'll just stick with skirmish. A few thousand more. To 9k, I guess. We'll do just fine for the moment. Alright, and now that we're at peace, let's try to go carousing again and not forget about it and go to war in the meantime this time. We'll invite our Grand Mayor again. Did this guy decline our invitation last time? He did. Archbishop of Cologne as well. I guess we can invite some counts. They can sit at the kids' table and discuss all of their unimportant business. And we will invite our Marshal as well, since I don't think her opinion really matters that much to how she performs her job, but or at all for that matter, but it'd be nice to have her at 100 opinion, I guess. This count refuses. I guess they didn't like my remark about the kids' table, since they're almost all refusing, it seems. It was a joke, guys, come on. Lighten up. So since we over the Duchy of Alsace title, he's now changed to Baden as his primary title. He does have a lot of them though. He also has Navarra, Lothringen, Verona, Bar, and Modena Reggio. I always knew my ambition would help me reach great places, and to acquire some wealth during the way is a nice bonus, so we gain 61 gold randomly. Definitely not complaining about that. And we should be carousing at any time now. There we go. Time to let the carousing and merriment begin. Let's get it started. These days of revelry are an excellent escape. So many laughs and so many intense conversations in such short a time. Brings you closer to your companions. You feel like good friends already. So we become close friends with our Archbishop of Cologne. That's nice. The reveling and carousing is over for now. Time to get back to real life. Well, it was fun, so we gain +1 diplomacy and 20 prestige. Oh, and our friend in Suomi is at war with Vladimir again. Seems to be a pretty common thing. And actually, let's check on our progress towards the Empire title, since we did just gain more land there. Oh, we actually control 67%. And we have the money and piety, so all we need to do is create a second kingdom title. Alright then, let's do it. I think we should be able to create Saxony, of course, and we could create the kingdom down here as well. I think we'll create the smaller one. So this is going to cost me 200 piety, and the Empire costs, was it 400? So we can afford to do both immediately. Great. We'll create this kingdom, we'll give it away as soon as we create the Empire title. It's going to give us 1200 prestige, cost us almost all of our gold, which is a little worrying. Fortunately, we are still making money even though we're reinforcing that retinue we just built. There we go, Holy Roman Empire. We've become Kaiserin of the Holy Roman Empire. Alright, let's give away the kingdom title, since all of these dukes in here are going to desire it. He probably doesn't because he's 11. Let's see, you are in the Visual Kingdom. I guess we'll just give it to her. He's really going up in the world, going from unlanded to a queen. She doesn't get any vassals. I guess the other de jure vassals have land outside the kingdom. Or something like that. Not really a big deal. Alright then. That is going to do it for this episode. So let's continue in the next one. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.